Hi there, Aquarius. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your reading. Back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So this is going to be your love general messages. The format is going to be you versus them. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and advice by the end of the session, okay? Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you at all. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, okay? So let's do it, Aquarius. Just one more time. Aquarius, where should we begin? This is interesting. Okay, so from their energy, they have the Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles in upright position, and also the Page of Pentacles in upright position. I feel that you're dealing with someone, you might be dealing with a Taurus here or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel that this person right now, this person is kind of like quite seeing you or eyeing you as a potential of someone in which they really certainly want to be committed to, okay? If you've been on separations with them, I think this person really do want to have a commitment with you. And if you're still in a relationship with them, then they're very committed to you right now, okay? I don't care what's happening in the past, I'm talking about right now. But this person is kind of like patiently waiting while also at the same time kind of like quite observing you quite intently. I think they're doing like little things that is baiting. Because this is what the Page of Pentacles in this particular deck of mine looks like, okay? It's more about like trying to bait for reactions or bait for possibly you doing something towards them or anything like that. But it's just, they're waiting. And also at the same time, they're also baiting you to do something, okay? Now, your challenges here, Aquarius, Ace of Cups in upright position, and also the Knight of Wands in upright position. I think your challenges here has a lot to do with you being mentally drained or emotionally drained, especially if you guys have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I also feel that there is like a lack of willingness for you guys to you know how you feel, right? Like when you feel so excited in a relationship or you feel that this is worth to fight for, that you'd be willing to do anything. But I feel that because you feel emotionally drained and you feel that your cup has been turned over and it's just nothing there, there is this lack of willingness. There is this lack of motivations for you to sort it out, to work it out, to collaborate or compromise with this person. Because at the back of your mind, somewhere deep within your subconscious, you're like, well, if I do that, then what? I feel that right inside of you, you already kind of like made a conclusion or a judgment about this person, whether you want this person in or you want this person out. Okay. And I kind of like relate to that because I do have a Venus in Aquarius, even though my sun is in Sagittarius, is when I know that this person isn't going to be the one that I choose, is like, why should I, compromise, collaborate, or work with this person, okay? So you've already set it straight here in your mind. Now, in the past, this person was the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords in upright position. From your side, you have the Ten of Wands in upright position and you have the Nine of Wands in upright position. So you guys did have like a lot of trust issues when it comes to this person. I feel that there might be a little bit of a secrecy or there might be a period of silence. Something in which it overwhelmed you. Okay, so this is you. This is how you guys were, with the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is in reactions to the High Priestess here. For some of you, you might be in no contact for a month already. To some of you, there might be kind of like things that you're curious about. You feel that, there's something fishy here. There's something that I really want to uncover, but this person is like, I'm trying to get it out of this person's mouth, but I can't. And you've been doing it for a month. Okay. And it's very overwhelming for you guys. You were standing in a position where you were very skeptical of this person. You don't trust them. You feel that, again, as I was saying earlier in the beginning, with your challenges here is like, I just don't know if I have enough energy to do anything in regards to these connections, to fight for these connections. Because if I do it one more time, then what would happen if that would fail too? You know what I mean? That means that I'm just wasting my energy. I'm just wasting my money. Come on, you see, I'm wasting my money, or I'm wasting my effort here. Okay. I'm wasting my time. This person because this was the past card, was very careful in approaching you. They're all suited up. Okay. They're very defensive. They know that they're weak in front of you. So I feel that this person is also kind of like repeating like a lot of scenarios or a lot of answers, I would say, to not be seen as they're that bad or they're that guilty. Because I see you being skeptical, and they know that you guys are skeptical, but they're kind of like quite defensive. So it's like they're preparing for, I don't know, like an explanations or reasonings, but it's as safe as possible. And you know that even if they were to be giving you that type of argument, it would not still be the truth or the clarity that you guys are looking for. Okay. Now, in and now, they're the Eight of Swords in reverse and also the King of Cups in upright position. From your side, you have the Two of Pentacles in upright position, and you also have the Chariot in upright position. I'm going to clarify what this card is, but if this is about this, the persons in which we were talking about, I feel that now they're kind of like getting over a period where they're overthinking, a period where they feel kind of like quite shitty about themselves. And one of the reasons why they're doing it is because they're looking or reminiscing, the sweet memories that both of you had shared together in a very, very sweet nostalgia. Okay. They're probably reading your text messages. They're probably looking at your pictures, doing things that is for keepsakes and everything like that. I feel that you are kind of like quite done with the instabilities that this connection is providing. And I feel that in the now, you guys are going to be choosing in which directions you want to go to. Now, here's the funny part here, Aquarius, okay? I feel that for some of you, you guys are very intuitive to a point when this person is, doing the thing that I told you earlier, where they're kind of like rereading your text messages, or where they're watching your pictures, or they're reminiscing about you. You kind of like felt it. Okay. So now before we clarify the cards, I want to pull the future card for you first. Okay. That's very interesting. Aquarius, there might be a possibility of you meeting someone new in the now as well. I have a warning. If it's a fire sign, you guys are going to end up being so confused. Sorry, if it's a water sign, not a fire sign, I'm sorry. A water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you guys are going to be ending up so confused. Even if you guys are dealing with this person in the past, and you're reconnecting with this person in the now with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you guys are going to be so confused because, again, this person seems to be very dismissive or seems to not let you in completely, if that makes sense, okay? Now, if you're dealing with any other signs, I feel that this has got to be like the reading where I have like a lot of scenarios, to be honest with you. I have another scenarios in which we're going to be talking about later on, okay? Now, in the future, it's weird, okay? It's less weirder than if you're dealing with a water sign, but it's still going to be weird because they do have feelings. However, it's like they're not letting you in. There is always this wall that is separating both of you guys. There's always this. You feel that, wow, like, why is this person not including me in his or her family trip? There's always that sense of like, well, you say you love me, but why wouldn't you let me in? Why wouldn't you include me? Why do I feel alone in this connection? Why do I need to question how much you have feelings for me or have emotions for me? And I feel that you guys are going to be communicating it towards them in the future about how you guys are confused within this connection. They would try to understand, but again, there's this inability to let you in fully. You might be dealing with an avoidant person though, avoidant attachment style. Or just someone who just doesn't like to be that close, to be that enmeshed, to be that attached with another person. Okay, so now let's clarify the present moment first before we clarify the future. Let's see. Oh yeah, the other scenarios that I was talking about, for those of you who went through a separations and then you went no contact at all with this person, and then you end up dating someone when you had a severe trust issues and this person was very careful towards you. I'm sorry, my daughter is playing tennis, so the screams, you probably could hear it. But anyway, this person was trying to approach you like very, very carefully. And I feel that this person might get you excited in and now. And I feel that in the future, you guys are going to end up being with this person. So if you've been dealing with a very new person in the recent past, this is a good person for you, okay? The screams though. Wow. All right, so 8 of Swords in reverse clarified by the 5 of Wands in upright position, the 10 of Swords, and also the World card in upright position. I feel that in the past, this person was kind of like quite in denial, and they're kind of like blame shift, or they're trying to blame you on certain type of things, and trying to be defensive about it. But I feel that in the now, this person is finally kind of like sinking in, and they introspect. So they finally conclude things on their own. They're no longer kind of like, when your ego is flaming, right? It's flaring. It actually trapped you into a mental angst more than if you would just accept it, right? So this is how this person is in the now. And even though it pains them, even though this connection has like a lot of stabilities, I feel that this person right now is much more certain about like, yeah, you know what? Like Aquarius is actually the one that was able to make my heart feel something. In the now, I do feel you taking that giant leap of faith of offering a cup of love towards someone. I feel that for the majority of you, you might be dealing with someone new, or you might be interested with someone new here. Even if you're not, interested in someone new, I feel that there's more of a hopefulness, like, you know what, like I'm actually ready. I really want to manifest like a new connections that is very good for me. I'm ready to offer my cup of love. I've healed. You're gonna be much more in that position, which I like a lot. In regards to your past person, again, as I was saying earlier, you already kind of like already made up your mind about this individuals. Let's clarify the future. 7 of Wands clarified by the Justice card in upright position, 5 of Pentacles in upright position, and the 3 of Cups in upright position. It sucks. If you're reconnecting with your ex, or if you are going to be reconnecting with your ex, unfortunately, this person, let's see, wait, 2 of Wands in position, 3 of Wands. Yeah. Unfortunately, this person would want to take it slow. That's why I said, right? about your future. There's this feeling of you being pushed away, or there's this feeling of you not being let in, because this person kind of like want to take things slow. This person might want to strengthen the friendship aspect of the connections. They probably just want to be friends at first. Something in which you wouldn't like though. Like you wouldn't like. In the beginning, you're going to be kind of like quite thrilled. Like, wow, like I'm seeing this person's effort. I like it. I love it, right? Kind of like makes me excited again. But after that, it just kind of like switches because this person isn't ready for something that is tangible here with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? I feel that this person just kind of like wants to take it very, very slowly. And I feel that in the future, you guys are going to be communicating that, you know what, like I don't want this. I don't want the Three of Cups. Who wants the Three of Cups, right? Who wants to be friends and who wants to be in close contact but not being let in or not being included. So I feel that in the future you guys are going to be communicating that, look, now this is what I want. Okay, this is what I want here with the Hierophant. I want us to either be committed. I want us to at least be a little bit serious than just this Three of Cups. And the result of that kind of like quite depends on how you mean it with that want or with that desire. Let's pull some future card for you, advice card for you here, Aquarius. Get the Six of Cups in upright position. You have this Eight of Pentacles, and you also have the Emperor in upright position. Your advice here has a lot to do with, I'm very positive that you're going to be, or you already have like an ex that is returning towards you. But your advice here has a lot to do with you admiring your work, admiring how far you've come. This is what the Eight of Pentacles looks like in this deck of mine. It's very different than the traditional right-away tarot, right? Because this person is finally like, wow, like I've done it. You know, I've come this far. I feel that your journey from you being overwhelmed to you being skeptical, then to you being hopeful in regards to your emotions again, it took quite a lot of you. So you need to kind of like admire that. And when you try to make a decisions in regards to disconnections or any relationship for that matter, you always need to remind yourself, do I want to go back to that place? Do I want to compromise my boundaries? Do I want to compromise my emotional needs and my emotional desires? I think you've come this far to realize or to know a lot more about yourself when it comes to relationship. And with the Emperor card here, the Spirit is kind of like advising you to not really compromise. Like you kind of like need to put yourself first. Just, you've come this far. Do you really want to go back there again? If there's nothing that changes, if it needs to jeopardize your boundaries, if it needs to jeopardize the work, the hard work that you've put in to yourself, to your own self journey. Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Aquarius. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.